welcome back to another Facebook cooking segment where I'm making the mole. So it's been cooking in the pan for about 15 minutes, and I took a little peek inside off camera, and it looked done mostly. Remember, it should still be a little bit undercooked inside with modern American pork. It should be a little bit undercooked inside because carryover heat while it rests will take the temperature up a few degrees and therefore cooking it a little bit more. So I have my beautiful caramelized onions and garlic over here. So, and all those meat juices and stuff. So now I have about 1 teaspoon of peanut butter. Traditionally, you'd roast and toast seeds, like nut seeds, and then put them in and braise them for a while to get them soft. We don't have time for that, so we're just taking a big thing of peanut butter, which is about a teaspoon, and frying it for a second. And that will give us the exact same amount of flavor that we need as long as we fry it. So I'm just going to stir it around as much as I can and let it fry for a second. And this won't make the sauce taste like peanut butter, as you'll see with a lot of ingredients that we're going to be putting into this. It won't make it taste like that. It'll just add background flavor. So I have a little bit of peanut butter on my finger. Yoink. All right, so once that's in, now this might sound weird, but this is one of the few dishes that actually includes chocolate. So I have about 2 squares of dark Mexican chocolate, and I'm just gonna pour it in, and then I'm just gonna stir it around. You could obviously use cocoa powder. You could use a lighter lighter chocolate if you want, but this is more traditional, and I think personally tastes better. So if you were going to use the cocoa powder, you would use about a teaspoon for this much chocolate. So yeah, once I get this pretty much as much mixed as I can get it, and once I could smell it, the chocolate starting to brown, I'm going to take my spices, which is about half a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of thyme or oregano if you want, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'm just gonna dump those in, and like everything else, I'm gonna let it toast for a second. Toasting the spices really does intensify those flavors, especially with dried spices. You might lose the flavor over time the more it sits in like the cupboard. So yeah, once I can smell them getting really fragrant and stuff, I'm going to add in my chipotle peppers. So I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons. Don't add too much or this will be the only thing you taste. Trust me. All right. And then I'll do 1 more. All right. So since I have smaller ones, I had to use a little bit more, but if you use bigger, you could either use just 2, or you could add 1 if they're really big. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're going to take some tomato paste and put that in. This will intensify the flavor and give it some nice color. Brown tomato paste doesn't make things taste particularly tomatoey. It just intensifies the flavor. All right, so once I get this pretty much as mixed as I can get it, that's gonna be it. All right, in the next segment, we're gonna be finishing up the sauce and topping our mole. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.